In a peaceful village surrounded by green fields and quiet roads lived a boy named Arjun. He was known to be intelligent and quick at learning. But there was one problem that held him back. He could never stay focused. Whenever Arjun sat down to study, his mind would wander within minutes. Sometimes he would start thinking about playing with his friends, sometimes about his phone, and sometimes about things that didn't even matter. Hours passed, but nothing meaningful got done. His father would often say, "Son, your mind is like a river without direction. It will never reach the ocean." But Arjun would nod and forget those words. The very next moment, days turned into weeks, and his performance in school started getting worse. His teachers complained that he had potential, but lacked discipline. His friends began to move ahead, while he stayed behind, frustrated and lost. Arjun sat alone near a tree. That's when an old monk passed by. The monk had a calm face and eyes full of wisdom. Seeing Arjun upset, the monk asked, "What troubles you, child?" Arjun replied honestly, "I want to succeed, but I cannot focus. No matter how hard I try, my mind keeps running everywhere." The monk smiled gently and said, "Come with me tomorrow morning. I will show you something." The next day, Arjun reached early. The monk handed him a bowl filled to the brim with water and said, "Walk around this garden without spilling a single drop." Arjun thought it would be easy. But as he began walking, he heard birds chirping, children laughing, and leaves rustling. Every time he looked away, water spilled from the bowl. When he returned, nearly half the water was gone. The monk asked, "Why did you spill the water?" Arjun lowered his head and said, "Because I got distracted." The monk then refilled the bowl and said, "This time, keep your eyes only on the water." Arjun took a deep breath and started walking again. This time, he ignored everything. The sounds, the movement, the world around him. His entire attention was on the bowl. When he returned, not a single drop had spilled. The monk smiled and said, "This bowl is your goal, and the water is your focus. The world will always be full of distractions, but success comes only to those who learn to ignore them." Those words hit Arjun deeply. From that day, he decided to change. He started waking up early every morning. At first it was difficult. His mind still wandered. But instead of giving up, he brought it back again and again. He reduced his phone usage, avoided unnecessary distractions, and began studying in small focused sessions. He also practiced sitting quietly for a few minutes each day, training his mind to stay calm. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Noticed a change. He could concentrate longer. He understood things better. His confidence started growing. People around him began to notice the difference. 1 year later, a big district-level competition was announced. Students from many schools would participate, solving difficult questions under time pressure. Arjun decided to take part. On the day of the competition, the hall was filled with nervous students. Many panicked when they saw the tough questions. But Arjun remained calm. He remembered the bowl of water. Instead of rushing, he focused on one question at a time. He ignored everything else: the ticking clock, the whispers, the pressure. Hours passed and he gave his best. When the results were announced, Arjun's name was at the top. He had won. The same boy who once couldn't focus for even a few minutes had now defeated hundreds of students, not because he was the smartest, but because he had learned it to control his mind. Come to see the results, smiled with pride. From that day on, Arjun became known as the boy who mastered his mind. And he understood one powerful truth: a disciplined mind can achieve anything. Moral: it's not talent or luck that decides your future. It's your ability to stay focused when the world tries to distract you.